21, take 4 AMB cameras.
The sentence shall be life imprisonment.
I am the law. We find, we call.
Depuis 6 mois, Sylvester Stallone tourne un film d'action et d'aventure adapté de la célèbre et hyper-violente bande dessinée Judge Dreed. Premières images sur un plateau 100% américain. Pour les besoins du film, les studios Shepperton ont été réquisitionnés afin d'y construire la ville de New York, devenue la Megacity One de l'an 2115.
You know that?
Who is Judge Dredd? Judge Dredd is the sum total of all the different kinds of laws and problems and conflicts. He is the result of a failed democracy. So Judge Dredd is the future, which is almost a kind of a fascist, militaristic, undiplomatic individual. I approach this film purely dramatic. I'm not trying to get laughs. I'm not trying to wink at the camera like this and say it's just a joke. I'm trying to play it fairly serious, matter of fact, very seriously, and let the fantasy speak for itself. For this film, it was much more of a different kind of physicality. It was very erect, very stiff, almost like a human statue. So there is this kind of attitude that you have to develop inside, an insensitivity that you are not human. You cannot develop any likes or dislikes or personal attractions. You can have no love in your life, no family, no children, no kids, no sex, no anything. They are completely virginal. Their entire life is focused on the preservation of life, crime, so on and so forth, and upholding the law. So when he says, and he says it all the time, I am the law, what he means is he's not even human anymore. He is literally the law. Because when I go to a theater, I want all 5 senses. You want the auditory to sound good. You want the visual to look good. You want the kinetic to be emotional. You want to be eating popcorn, so you want your nose to feel, you know, the senses here. And then you also want the sense of like you are actually almost sensually involved in this. So all the senses are working at one time. Right now, I think we have about 3. So we have 2 more senses to go, and I really believe that the future is going to be very exciting for film. Did you guys want to look at computers? All right, then I'm out of here. All right, well. Is this the graphic of the bike? Just the skeletal graphic of the bike?
No, it's down here. Over there.
Over
Colin's
here.
got that.
What we just did, you have the perspective of it from the camera?
The one you just, I only have the ones for this system over here.
This system over here. You know, I swear to you, next film, I'm going to learn computers. You understand it all? I mean,
I understand the editing facility.
No,
and
I mean,
the sound
nothing about household computers. You can literally sit in your house, because I think it's going to be a necessary evil. If you want dinner, if you want a reservation, you want an airline ticket, doctors, you know what I mean? This is it. The day of the pencil is finished. I'm serious. Pretty soon you'll find pens and pencils in museums. But the most fascinating area for me is going to be when they're able to literally digitally replicate, clone who you are. I mean, I have a feeling they'll be able to take actors that have been dead for 50 years and through computers literally take their images and their voice and have them appear in new movies.
Dreed, as you know, I've always taken a great interest in your career. my finest student. So, I've drawn a new assignment for you. I'd be honored.
Sitôt fini le tournage, Stallone, infatigable, endosse son smoking pour assister à la première de Miracle sur la 34e rue, où il doit rencontrer Elisabeth II, reine d'Angleterre.
De bande dessinée le connaissent bien. Judge Dreed est un héros culte du comic book anglais, un justicier impitoyable qui aura le 23 août prochain les traits de Stallone. Réalisé par un petit surdoué venu de la pub qui n'a que 26 ans, Danny Cannon, le film nous transporte en 2115 dans un futur soumis à la loi des gangsters. Voilà, sur ces images, je vous donne rendez-vous demain pour un nouveau journal du cinéma. Au revoir.
Dreed. You're under arrest.
What's the charge?
Murder.
The evidence is falsified.
Guilty as charged.
I am not the law. I am the law.
You want chaos?
The sentence shall be life imprisonment.
I'm the chaos. Dreed?
Let me crush him, Paul.
Excuse me? We're not together.
It's not for this council to play God.
Who says politics is boring? We're going to war.
You're alone! One to be with Dreed!
I am the law.
You gotta let me coming.
I'll be the judge of that.
Dreed, look out!
I would say unequivocally, this is the largest scaled film I've ever done, whereas I have never seen the proportions or the craftsmanship, the painting, the little delicate touches that perhaps the audience is not aware of, but it is so real that I sit there in absolute amazement.